everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how Elon Musk is getting sued over this. Let's get right into it. This June, Elon Musk was sued for $258 billion by a Dogecoin investor who accused him of running a pyramid scheme to support the cryptocurrency. In a complaint filed in Manhattan federal court, plaintiff Keith Johnson accused Musk, electric car company Tesla Inc., and space tourism company SpaceX of racketeering for promoting Dogecoin and driving up its price before allowing it to fall. Musk is the chief executive officer of both Tesla and SpaceX. The complaint said, defendants were aware since 2019 that Dogecoin had no value, yet promoted Dogecoin to profit from its trading. It then added, Musk used his pedestal as world's richest man to operate and manipulate the Dogecoin pyramid scheme for profit, exposure, and amusement. The complaint also collects Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, and others who have questioned the value of cryptocurrencies. Tesla, SpaceX, and Musk's attorney did not respond immediately to requests for comment. A lawyer for Johnson did not immediately respond to requests for comment regarding the specific evidence his client possesses or expects to possess that proves Dogecoin is worthless and the defendants operated a pyramid scheme. Johnson seeks $86 billion in damages, representing the decline in Dogecoin's market value since May 2021, and wishes to have it tripled. He also seeks to prevent Musk and his companies from promoting Dogecoin and to have a judge rule that trading in Dogecoin constitutes illegal gambling under federal and New York law. According to the complaint, Dogecoin's sell-off began around the time Musk hosted NBC's Saturday Night Live and referred to Dogecoin as a hustle during a weekend update segment. In February 2021, Tesla announced it had purchased $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin and briefly accepted it as payment for vehicles. Dogecoin traded for roughly 5.8 cents, a decrease from its May 2021 high of approximately 74 cents. This is not the only lawsuit that Musk is currently facing. Twitter shareholders are suing Tesla CEO Elon Musk for stock price manipulation, according to a complaint filed as Musk's $44 billion bid to acquire the social media platform advances. The complaint also names Twitter as a defendant, but the plaintiffs are not seeking compensation from the social media company. Musk is accused of saving himself $156 million by concealing his March 15th purchase of at least 5% of Twitter. Musk failed to disclose his ownership stake in a public company within 10 days, as required by regulatory standards for anyone who acquires 5% of a public company. According to a report by Reuters, the group of investors wishes to be certified as a class and to be awarded an unspecified amount to cover punitive and compensatory damages. The lawsuit also names Twitter as a defendant, arguing that the company had an obligation to investigate Musk's behavior, particularly if it affected Twitter's stock price. However, they are not being pursued for damages. The lawsuit alleges that Musk continued to purchase Twitter stock after manipulating the price and driving it down. According to a statement, Musk delayed his disclosure, which would have revealed he owned 9.1% of the company. William Herezniak, the leader of the investors, said, by delaying this disclosure of his stake in Twitter, Musk engaged in market manipulation and bought Twitter stock at an artificially low price. In the lawsuit, investors also cited Musk's assertion that the Twitter acquisition deal was on hold due to his belief that fewer than 5% of total accounts were bots. The announcement also led to a decline in Twitter shares. After adding $6.25 billion to his equity financing, Musk now has over $33 billion. Musk was no longer required to use margin loans for the transaction, which had put pressure on Tesla stock. The absence of margin loans in Musk's Twitter acquisition strategy caused Tesla's shares to increase by nearly 8%. In a separate matter, a group of SpaceX employees have labeled Elon Musk's recent behavior as distracting and embarrassing in an open letter. Musk is a highly controversial figure whose actions have generated instant headlines on multiple occasions. However, the CEO of SpaceX has recently been somewhat preoccupied with an attempt to take over Twitter. In addition to SpaceX and Twitter, Musk is also in charge of The Boring Company and Tesla. The latter has recently experienced its shares of ups and downs, with Musk typically at the center. Tesla shareholders and investors felt the impact of Musk's initial attempt to forcibly take over Twitter. Even more recently, Musk made it clear that Tesla must reduce its workforce and require all employees to return to the office or seek employment elsewhere. In an open letter reportedly shared this week on an internal SpaceX Microsoft Teams channel, the employees made it clear that Elon Musk's recent behavior is inconsistent with their own values. The letter, published by The Verge, describes Musk's behavior as a frequent source of distraction and embarrassment for us. Although no specific behavior examples were provided, the letter does reference Elon's behavior in the public sphere, recent allegations, and Musk's recent Twitter interactions. As expected, not every SpaceX employee endorses the letter, but employees are reportedly encouraging as many as possible to co-sign the letter in solidarity. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.